What's up guys, long time no see. Welcome back to the video, and you might see my hairstyle different and my home different too. I will describe all of this in the next video. Currently I want to describe something that I have been facing through last 2 months. Mostly I wasn't able to work out from last 2 months because of some issues. Like earlier I was busy in doing my all visa process, and one more thing, currently I am in USA. So that full vlog from India to USA will be out soon, but right now I want to talk about something that I faced, something that totally fucked up my mental health, my whole physique. Like as you saw in thumbnail, I lost somewhere around 10 kilos of muscles. I was very disappointed from it. I was at some point I felt like I'm in a depression too, but right now currently I'm recovering from it. And as you can see, I just came here 3 days ago, and this all my stuffs, and this is my bed currently for the temporary basis, and later on I will have a proper bed, and we will also shoot that thing also out. So the thing is that last month I had a jaundice, and I got a swollen on my liver. Because of that I wasn't able to do anything. Doctor told me, before even doctor told me, I wasn't able to sit properly. Like currently I was sitting like this, and but at that time I wasn't able to sit properly, and don't even able to stand. I just spent my whole day, whole night on sleeping on a bed or sleeping on a couch. Then I went to doctor, and I got tested, and found that I had a jaundice. So there is a limit for a jaundice to get high. So there, in the numerical term, if we say, then jaundice must be around 0 to 50, but I had somewhere around 2800. So it was very high, and it was very serious condition for me. And it was a time somewhere after around 12 days I had my flight for USA. So that was a really pressured time for me. I have to left workout totally. Earlier I used to do workout whenever I get time. In week I at least go gym at 2 to 3 days, but at that time I was totally broke down, and I wasn't able to do workout, and I got hospitalized for somewhere around a week. For the 1 week I was in the hospital, lying on the bed, and wasn't able to do anything besides sleeping and maybe watching a movie if I can. But that's the thing, and that was a really sad part for me. I lost, as I said, I lost somewhere around 10 kilos of muscle, and basically losing that thing was not the sad part, but the sad part is that it took me somewhere around 6 to 7 months to gain that 10 kg, but it was boom. It took me 10 days to lose that thing. Right now I feel I am at my weakest point. Yesterday I went to gym here, but I couldn't able to lift 10 kg of dumbbell in chest press. And so the whole reason for making this video is that there was some mistake that I did at that time, which I want to which I want to tell you guys, so that you can't do that mistake and can't suffer the thing I suffered at that time. Okay guys, so the first mistake that I did was not caring about my body. So the thing is that when I at the start I felt I have a little pain in my stomach, because of that swollen. It was getting little by little it get higher, but in the earlier phase I think it's just a normal pain, and I tried to ignore that part. So I would say that never ignore even the slightest change in your body. After that, when I came here to USA, I got because of this flight climates and temperature change, I felt a bit of cold, so I just immediately took medicines. I took whole bunch of medicines for all different disease with me, so that for here I can afford those medications at least. So like what I felt in mind was I got this attitude, or you can say this masculinity, that I am strong and something like that. But you can't fight the disease that you don't. That's the thing I learned that at that time. Like before that I never had a jaundice, before that I never got swollen in my internal organs, so it was the first time for me. So I just tried to ignore that part. I felt bloated in my stomach, so I thought it might be gas or something, so I didn't consult a doctor. So guys, I would suggest you that consult a proper doctor whenever you feel like a big change in your body, and whether it is externally, whether it is internally. Even like if you feel different about your mental health, then also consult any proper psychiatrist. Okay, so and the second mistake that I did was not consulting a proper doctor. Like when I was feeling that bit of pain in my stomach, I go to the doctor, but it was like a random clinic nearby my house, and that was the mistake I made. And like he took some reports, but he never thought of to do a report for a jaundice, and like that fucked me up. He gave me different medicines. I tried it and he also recommended me to take those medicines with milk. And if you guys know that in jaundice you are not allowed to have a milk. Like milk is a like fuel to a jaundice, that it grows, and like swollen, that swollen gets grow. So they suggest me to do like take medicines with milk, but I tried it, and the swollen got bigger and bigger by day, and then I again consult to a proper doctor, and then he told me a proper way, he gave me a proper way. I got hospitalized, and those stuffs I already told you. So that's the thing, always consult a proper doctor. And if you are thinking that after trying his or her medicines, if you are thinking that you are not getting any proper result, immediately change the doctor. There is there is no crime, or there is no bad thing in changing a doctor if you are not feeling good from their medicines. That's what I learned from that. Okay, so guys, the last mistake that I made is I got addicted to gym. Even like I was feeling a bit of swollen, like a bit of pain in my stomach. Then also I continued going to gym, and that was the great mistake that I ever made, because as you can, sorry for this camera. So because as you know that if you got swollen in your internal organs, then you are not allowed to lift a weight. You are not allowed to do this home chores also, because like main thing is try to give as much rest possible to your body. And that's the I did actually opposite to that. I was like lifting heavy and doing this home chores at that time, and because of like I was doing my packing preparations and all, so I was also busy in that thing, and I didn't put that much thought on this. So that's another mistake that I made. So I would suggest that even like whenever you feel a bit of a dizzy, or like bit of pain somewhere in your body, or like not good in your body, then I would suggest take a rest day. There is no harm in taking a rest day. In fact taking a rest day is indirectly making your body strong. Like I understood that thing after learning it practically, after watching it practically. So right now I'm like I'm like after that point my mentality was totally changed. Like otherwise I used to think that going to gym 6 days a week is the main task I have to do, but now I am thinking that there is no bad thing. There is no bad thing to take a rest. Okay guys, so that's all for today, and I would suggest that please keep in mind all those things that I told you, because I learned that after like losing somewhere around 7 months of my journey, and I don't want you to face the same problem that I felt earlier. So yeah guys, stay safe, keep healthy and keep lifting. See you guys in the next